Can one scan his or her body physically? Hi Visti, my disclaimer. What I am about to share is completely based on personal observation, experimentation, and experience. But I believe that it can be generalized greatly for several people because we all are composed of the same elements of the universe. Do we need body scans to know what is happening inside our body? An organ begins to signal long before there is a problem, but we are way too busy to listen to it. When it is screeching with despair, we drug it to sleep. Just give it space and it will self heal. Brahma Muhurtam or Muhurat may be known to most of us, but a certain section of people are not aware of it. I belong to this group until I observed and modified my sleep cycle for my son 2 years back by necessity. This led me to the realization of the power of time, space, and physicality, and therefore these understandings. Each organ is further associated with an emotion that we experience. When the emotion becomes overwhelming or underwhelming, it creates a physical impact either in our body or in the situations that we are in. We will soon address each organ, its associative nature and remedial nature. For instance, one organ that I would like to talk about more elaborately is the liver. It is the largest organ in the body and may be the most enduring one. But I would like to look at it from an emotional angle. In simple words, love your liver will be its concept. Now, is there a way to know if there is a problem with any of our internal body parts without doing a computerized body scan? Yes, this power lies in our very own hands and legs. How do you tap this power? By massaging your legs and hands with your own hands. In case it is not possible, you can take help from another willing person with a positive mind frame. How is this massaging done? Sit comfortably on a chair or on the floor. Place one leg over the other. Start by gently touching each of your toe tip, the feet, the sole, the heel, the back part of your leg, the knee circle. As you gently press on the parts, if you notice any pain, mild or severe, make note of it. Continue massaging till the knee, starting from the little toe. Note down every pain or sensation that you notice at any part of the leg. The region of the pain or sensation and the intensity of pain or sensation will explain the problem in your inner body. The tiny depressions in the palm and feet are the key areas. Repeat the process with the other leg. Let's then move to the hand. Do this process for each hand. With one hand, gently press your fingertips, fingers, base of the fingers, palm, base of the palm, the lower arm up till the elbow circle. Note down any sensation that you notice in these regions. You can either sketch out your hands, feet and legs on paper by yourself or download pain trackers, which I will be uploading at my website www.beingselfwell.wordpress.com. Do this activity whenever and wherever possible, be it a party or an office meeting, family gathering, prayer time, or personal time. Do this process gently and quietly, but with attention. It is very essential when we tend to sit for hours on a chair. Just ensure that your feet and hands are clean. If you notice any pain as you massage, the pain may increase. It is the associated inner organ that is expressing itself. Let it become free, but do not give up. Do not stop. We will soon look at the type of pain, its location, and the associated organ. Just make sure to massage the parts at least once a day. Bedtime will be great. Apply very little castor or gingerly or coconut oil on the sole, heel, and palm during the time. These tiny parts do have subtle yet significant control on the major body systems such as bones, heart, lungs, digestion, absorption, excretion, etc. Applying hair oil provides a coolant effect to the body. There is a caveat or warning here. If you notice pain for some time, take help immediately. Your body needs healing and it needs your support. So please take support of your family member or friend to do your routine activities. Do not strain yourself when your body has started its healing process. Stay calm and continue the process regularly. The pain or discomfort may increase over time, but with conscious attention and care, the inner organ will release its pain and begin to relax. The external pain will also subside slowly. By stopping the process to avoid the pain will only mean that the discomfort will stack up and eventually show up during old age or during menopause. By then, the situation may have spread to other parts or organs and got aggravated internally up to a point of no return. This talk is focused majorly on self-massaging. However, it does apply to the methods of getting massaged at centers. Massaging the feet up till the knee is good for women. The strength of a woman lies in the upper half of the body, that is, above the hip region. Massaging the hands up till the elbow is good for men. The strength of a man lies in the lower half of the body, that is, from and below the hip region. This can explain why and how the odds of a woman getting a cardiac arrest is lower than that of a man. When this number reverses, it is a sign of disruption in nature and human existence. I found this piece of information while preparing this presentation. It is mentioned that women experience emotional stress before a heart attack, whereas men experience physical strain prior to a heart attack. This essentially means that when the upper body of a woman becomes weak, she experiences a heart attack. When the lower part of the body of a man becomes weak due to lack of efficient physical movement, he experiences a heart attack. If we connect this phenomenon with our ancient traditions, we will realize that it was recommended for women to sit on the floor as much as possible. This mannerism will naturally and effortlessly strengthen the lower part of the body and its organs. And back then, men used to work out a lot by means of physical activities such as lift heavy items and move the upper body briskly as much as possible. This would naturally strengthen the upper part of the male body and its organs. This will create a balance of strength throughout the body and increase its stamina and lifespan. This balance will naturally expel all kinds of negative and toxic waste from the body, thereby reducing body fat, excess weight, hair problems, skin problems, uterine problems, fertility problems, digestive or gastric or cardiac or urinary or excretory or skeletal problems. The next video is a follow-up of this discussion. It is about the age-old, common yet commercial massage methods that exist, pedicure and manicure. Stay tuned. Take care. Thank you.